Welcome, folks. A very good morning and welcome to FYI for your information. We're so glad that you've chosen to join us this morning. Wherever in the world you folks are joining us from, we are simply privileged. Good to have each and every one of you. And we see folks like Debbie Collins is here with us for your information. FYI, Debbie Collins is here with us. Good morning to you. Debs says good morning to the FYI family. We are simply happy that Debbie is here with us. Good to have each and every one of you. Wherever you're rocking and coming from this morning, we are just privileged to have the many of you join us this morning. So welcome, folks. Welcome to FYI. In case you've stumbled on us, we're fired up at this end, ready to go, giving you guys the opportunity to share the live, to smash that emoji button. And then, folks, we got to go down the road. We got a couple of things we want to share with you. We're going to start with what some of what's covering some of what's happening in the morning paper, some of the headlines we're plucking out of the morning papers, guys. And then we're going to touch on some of what's happening internationally, regionally. And then we're going to circle back to some issues happening right where we are. Don't go any place, folks. Pull up a cup of coffee and stay with us. We're going to be right with you, folks. Pull up a cup of coffee and stay with we. That's what we said. Stay with us, folks. We're going to be with you in a sec. Share the live in the meantime. Smash that emoji button, folks. You know we got to go down the road. That's how we do it. We're going down the road. Give us a quick sec. We'll be right back. We'll be right back with you. We are delighted to have you folks join us this morning. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. And we got so much to share with you this morning, folks. So much happening on our radar. So much happening on our radar. Good to have each and every one of you here. Good to see All of the usual suspects are out this morning. Good to see Suzanne Jacobs. Eson Duke is here with us. Yolanda, Marlon Thomas, Shelly DeRitt is here, and Magnell Barrow. Good to see you folks. Do let us know how you're doing. We hope that you guys can hear us loud and clear. All the technicians on duty, do let us know. Cheryl Glenn, we see you there, Cheryl, and I see Suzanne Jacobs, Tessa Isaacs, Graves Andy is here. Folks, we are happy, we are delighted that you guys have joined us this morning. See, Asha is here too, all right? Asha S. Asha gives a big thumbs up to all of the Lindoners. Lynn Fernandez is here as well, and of course, we miss our colleague so dearly, Lena Williams. Lynn, I hope you're holding up. Okay, thanks for joining us this morning. Stacey Ann Stoll, we see you there, and Clifton Smith, you know, we lost Lena a couple of days ago. And looking forward to seeing Lynn when she comes home. Yolanda Thomas, good to see you. Yvette Wolford, we see you there as well. Debbie Collins was the first to rock and come in this morning. Since we came on live, there was Debbie saying hello to us. Yolanda Thomas says loud and clear. Thanks, Yolanda. And Elise Williams, did I get it right? Maybe there's an accent somewhere there. Elise Williams, is that the name? Says loud and clear. You know, some mornings we're crisp, some other mornings, a little bassity. Beverly Ross, we see you there, Beverly. Rena Cummins, Rena, how are you doing? Hold the fort, Rena, hold the fort there in Peters Hall, Providence, and all the other allied areas there on the East Bank. Hold the fort. Ramsburg, hold the fort, hold the fort, hold the fort, hold the fort there. Clifton Smith, and all the other folks joining us, Maxine, McDonough, Isabella Butters. Isabella, sorry, I missed your call, Isabella. Let's talk soon. Ayabo Natasha. Ayabo says good afternoon. Good afternoon back to you. You know the UK is done afternoon already. So Ayabo's in the future. Trust you happy. Trust you happy, folks. Ayabo's in the future. Let's get to some of the things we're covering. Some of the things we're covering this morning, folks. Let's get to some of the things we're covering. Ayabo's done the future ahead of us. Yep. Let's head to the morning papers. Let's head to the morning pipers. We trust that you guys are great. Share the live, folks. Smash that emoji button for us. You know how we do it. Smash and share. Share and smash. And folks, it's the 30th day of the month. Next month, this time, I'm going to be celebrating 44. You celebrate my birthday. Next year, next month, this time. Who don't know? Who don't know? Next month, this time. Looking forward to that other milestone. You know, I have made. Let me see if I can put it this way. I have made peace with getting older. Love it. Who expects? I've made peace with getting older. You know, I've made my peace with getting older. We want to turn our attention, guys, to some of the things making the morning papers. There's where we want to turn our attention this morning. A couple of the things making the front pages. You know, making some of the headlines. That's where we're going to turn our attention to. In case you're new to our program, Oren Barker, Annette Cummins, Magnell Barrow. Yeah. Next month this time. Anybody else is June? June people are good people, you know. We are loving people. You know, we're very quiet when we get ready. We do a lot of introspection. You know, good natured, loving people. Right? You get a June person, you get a person who can love you for life. You know, love you for life. That's where you get in a June person. You know, we are the best. I am. Yes, Wesley White says I am loving. You know. You see people like Margaret Delson. You see people like Margaret. You see them bad name people like Margaret. So. Folks, in June 30th, beautiful day. I was born very early, wee hours of the morning, 35 years ago. Yeah. June are lovely people, right? Rhonda says, I'm June born. See what I tell you? Donna says Cancer. Lovely people. Right? Lisa said, getting old but not cold. You get that right, Lisa. Old but not cold. Old but not cold. I am gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Gracefully. Right? Gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Rhonda, good to have you there. All in June, folks. Eager to get into June. I don't know how I'm going to celebrate my birthdays yet. I don't see no other birthdays. I'm going to do 50 in my own way, in my own style. I'm looking forward to that. I don't bother with the rest. You look forward to 45. I'm not there yet. And I think I'm looking forward to 50. I want to get into, I got to shed some of this COVID fat. I don't like it. I ain't like it. I want to be a little slimmer at 50. Watching the weight and say, I want to be a little slimmer at 50, a little lighter at 50. That's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I'm looking forward to. So after this June birthday is 10 to 50. Wesley and Gwyneth, Karina, Sargent, and all the other folks joining us. And big up to all of the folks watching us this morning. Ayabo says she wants to do 50 next year in Guyana. Well, I got 6 years to go on that. So, but looking forward to doing 50 with you, Ayabo. As long as I eat a little cake and stuff. So rock and come in, Ayabo. Rock and come in. Right? I can save a seat right here for you when you come through. And let's talk about turning 50. So I can make some notes, of course. Let's talk about turning 50. Susan Jacob says, I'm 57. And looking good too, Susan. Don't let anybody tell you differently. Susan says, I'm 57. Good going for you. I see we have former Deputy Mayor of Georgetown, Akeem Peters, joining us. And I think Akeem is somewhere in the diaspora this morning, watching us. Welcome. Akeem is about what? 21 or 22 now. Cecile Ogle, Natasha Murphy. Hi, gracefully. Right? Now, it was a little bit, she looks to her here now. You see the iPass? You see why I stay conservative? Now, it was a little boy. I gotta look up them elders. Treat my elders with respect. Patrick Knight says, I'm 63. Yeah. The majority of folks who join our program are in that bracket, Patrick. So you're not alone. The thousands who join our program. Yeah. 63, that's a good age. By the time then I am, mellowing out. Or are we going to be firing still? How they're firing still? I'm looking forward as I gracefully surrender the things of you. Yeah. No problem with that. Akeem Peters, former Deputy Mayor of Georgetown. He says he's approaching 18. Yes. Approaching 18. Elizabeth Narayan is joining us all the way from Sparkle City. South Carolina's in the house, folks. Make way. Michelle George says, I'm 56. I love how people ain't got no thing. It's Father 4. I'm going to be Father 4 next month. Where does the time go, folks? Where does the time go? I got a couple of things to show. We didn't waste time out here. Kim says he's now approaching 18. Stacey and Stoll says, I'm 50 years old. You see this? 50 years old. Camille Cox says, I'm 53. Camille, you don't look at? Camille from Region 6, you don't look at 53. Congrats. Gershom says, I'm 4 scores. We need to go with the maths yourself. Carol Rollins says, I'm 56. Yeah. Look, age throwing out now. I am so happy that you all are so proud. Carol Rollins says she's 56. Wow. Where does the time go? Yvonne Ramasar says UK is in the house. UK is in the house. Folks, I hope you enjoy every day. Right? I hope you guys enjoy every day. I hope you guys enjoy every day. Cheryl Glenn says, I'm 61. 61 years young. Right? John Sullivan says, I'm 62. Yeah, no, we're going to add these things. Yeah, kerfuffle be like the man. 61 years young, Cheryl Glenn. Good to have you at that age. 61 years young. Don Fraser says, I'm 49. How does it feel to be 49? I can find out. How does it feel to be 49? Age is such a blessing. Age is such a blessing. Facebook user says, I am 57. That's all I'm saying. And a name that says Facebook user. Donna Joseph says, I'm 66. Excellent, Donna Joseph. 66 years young. Shane Blackman says, I'm 52. This is a story here. Y'all left Yvonne alone. Yvonne Ramisar says, I'm 58 plus. She stopped counting. 58 plus. Fitz Gulliver says, I'm 62 and firing. I love it. I love it. 62 and firing. Right? 62 and firing. Commissioner Cole says, feels so good to be 49 and fit. 49, fit and proper. Fit and proper in your own deliberate judgment. Shoreen Hohenkirk says, I'm 57. Wow. 57. Anne-Marie Selby says, I'm 60. 60. Folks, you know who just turned 60? MP Kathy Hughes just turned 60. I saw her and her husband, attorney at law Nigel Hughes, having a fantastic time in St. Lucia. I saw Kathy jumping off of what was she jumping off of there? She was jumping off of a little cliff into a river there in St. Lucia, having a fantastic time. Just turned 56. Just turned 60 rather. She'll be happy with that. And Kathy doesn't look 60. Kathy could easily be 45. I wouldn't even say 50. You got to keep, I try not to take stress. I ain't taking stress I ain't taking stress. I don't take stress with the PPP. I ain't taking stress. And I find that is part of the key, The less stress you have, the better. And Marie Shelby says she's 60 years young. Fantastic. Yes, so Kathy turned 60. MP Kathy Hughes. Right? Listen to this. Hold on. Lynn, you're lying. Lynn, you are lying. Lynn Fernandez says she's 76 and love it. I saw Lynn. Lynn Hughes, I know 76. Step that. Kevin Passat says 76. And like Old Man Rivers, he just keep rolling along. Old Man River. That old man river, he must know something. Folks, let me start the program. 80 minutes in, we're talking about age. Lynn Fernandez says she's 76. Then you're lying. Lynn, you mix with little Tina Turner. You mix with little Tina Turner. 76. Lynn showing it. Right? Linen showing it. Folks, don't take stress. Fidel Albert says 65. 65 years young. 65 years young. Yep. You guys look great. Base Reynolds says 50 years old. September's going to be 51. Congrats to all of you guys. Whatever age, and firing. as our colleague says, and firing. Yeah. Lennon looks 76. Stop that, man. Stop that. Right? Sanborn said, don't say 40. 39. Don't say 40. Sherlanda Beresford says, I'm 40. I'm 40. What is the secret? Drop a quick secret, folks. Let's see if we can wrap this up in this age segment in about 5 minutes. What is your secret to staying young and looking beautiful? Lynn, we got to know you on. Because I think Lynn is, unless the scores, is a score 20? Some people say 4 scores. 4 scores, it would be 80. Am I right, folks? Help Help y'all boy. Y'all can fulfill me right now. And John says, I'm 37. These young people. These young people. And John says 37. 37 years young. Yes, yes. I remember 37 like it was yesterday. You know, that's what, 7 years ago. Wow. Wow. Natasha Murphy says 45 and still looking like 30. Y'all try that. Y'all try that. Alali says 35 and still looking like 40. You know, Gershom says eat vegetables and fruits, right? And living for Jesus. Amen to that, my brother. Amen to that. I like the last part. Living for Jesus. Natasha Murphy again says 45 and looking like 30. Sharon says eat, right? Eat right and exercise. Shannon Adams says she's 50. Wow. Wow. The big 5-0. The big 5-0. Congrats to you. Congrats to you. Van Classic said no stress. I there with you there. I am taking no stress. No stress and sleeping early. I find that more and more, you know. Big people got talking. Talking a little early. Eat right and exercise. You know, no stress, sleep early. I love that. That's Van Classic. Sleep early. Right? Camille Cox says lots of water. I gotta follow you there. I'm not much of a water person, but I've come off of aerated soda. I come off of soda, which I think did a number of my teeth, trying to get that rectified. Might be seeing my dentist today. That's not a story by itself. Lots of water, but I've transitioned from a lot of salt drinks to juice. But I gotta come there. More water. More water. Gwyneth says, walking plenty at 71. Gwyneth? Gwen? 70 who? 70 what? Walking plenty at 71. Nigel Hector says 59. 16 October. Fantastic. 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 Right? Here Ann Cummins says the secret is a clear heart and treat people good. Yep. A clear heart and treat people good. Roxanne says, young as you feel. A lot of folks here. Donald Joseph said 3 score and 10. 3 score and 10. That's the promise. Cheryl Glenn said, no stress. Cheryl, I'm there with you. I'm moving it right there. No stress. No stress. Right? No stress. Right? No stress. No stress. Right? Ras Ricardo, look how Ras Ricardo cantankerous. Lynn says she's 79, 76. 76. Lynn don't have no Pat Green mix here. That story here. Oh, Pat look real pulling. Pat look real pulling. Pat look real pulling. Everything is nice on the side. Ras Ricardo said, Lynn don't have the Pat Green mix. Wendy, New York says 61. Congrats, Wendy. 61 years young. Michelle McCoy says 49. Michelle McKay, rather, says she's 49. Excellent, folks. Excellent. Let's get on with the program. 23 minutes. We on age. Why did I start? Why did I start that? Yeah, folks. So I think our colleague is right. You're as young as you feel, really and truly. But let's do all that we can to live as long as we can. All that we can to live as long as you can. You know, my aunt called me this morning, and I was telling her, there's such a big world outside. We ought to see more of it. Whether you choose to stay here in Guyana and see more of Guyana, you know, or you choose to go farther afield and explore. They got a big world outside. The world is not Guyana. The world is not Guyana. And Guyana is not Georgetown. Guyana is not Berbice. Guyana is not Essequibo. There is so much more of this country to see. Beautiful, picturesque, breathtaking sceneries in this country and around the world. Let's see more of it. Work hard, you know, and then spend all the money on you and your loved ones and so on. And live like no stress. No stress. Let's get back to some of the stuff we're covering this morning. Y'all make any want to move on. Let's head back to some of the stuff we're picking up in the morning papers, good folks. In the morning papers. Former APNU FC parliamentarian rallies around the PPPC. Folks are desperate, and I'm telling you they're desperate. Now, this Jacobite here, he gone a long time. He left, he see he wanted to spend some time with his family. I had it wrong. I apologize. Wasn't he, was me. I had it wrong. He said he wants to spend time with his family. Right? What I should have done was ask him to define family. He said he was going to spend time with family. Right? He going to spend time with the family. So he went over to the PPP. I say he be minister. I said by now, he be minister, pro-chancellor of the university, something. I see the run out with he this morning. He got over long. This is not yesterday. This is long. This is long. They roll you out. Former APNU AFC parliamentarian rallies behind the PPC. This is scraping the bottom of the barrel now. This is scraping the bottom of the barrel. I have to see he found this family. It was my fault, wasn't it? I should have asked him, define family. Right? Define family. You know? I love people and the motivation. People said, oh, I never got nothing from the coalition. They was looking for something. Right? And when you see all that they really got, right? It's not that they didn't get nothing. It's that because now you're in a position, your opportunities are a little more limited. They run out. Right? They run out. And I see what more some of them get. Right? Some of them get a house, land, build business, you know, scholarships, all manner of things. Duty-free concession. You know, they had an opportunity to have their voices heard. And this is how the PP rolling them out. Conveniently. Former APNU AFC parliamentarian rallies behind the PPC for LEG. Well, you over there? What's you want to do? I don't understand it. But this is scraping the bottom of the barrel. Because there is nothing else. There is nothing else. Right? Where are the quality people? Let's say independent. That the PPP attracting. Right? People cross over the aisle all the time. You know, I can have to tell our guys. Let me start putting out photos of people who crossed over. Because like it's a pass now. It's a pass now. It's just you don't want to, you know, put people out there all the time, knowing how vindictive these Jacobites are. You know, our brother went over a little while ago. You think he just gone? Right? You think he just gone? I thought by now he'd be minister. By now he'd be chancellor UG, pro-chancellor, something. Throw support behind. I mean, like, what does it even mean? Rallies behind PPPC for LGE. What does this even mean? He's like, this is the bottom of the barrel. Scrape it wrong now. Scrape it wrong. It brings me back to the point of the other Jacobite I saw. Look bottom of the barrel. Former Harmon political assistant. You know? If some housekeeper Harmon had 10 years ago crossover, former Harmon house assistant. I ain't responsible for everybody who ever worked with me. I've been problems. People worked under me when Chronicle was going up. When I was at Home Affairs. I went, former secretary. Gone over. I'm responsible for that. You understand me? Some of them just weak. Some of them just greedy. And some of them just glutton. What do you want me to do about that? But the point I'm making is the scraping of the barrel here. Right? Our brother gone over a long time ago. Let him rest in peace. Right? Hello from the other side. Rallies. If I am over this side, I'm expected to rally. You want me to be anti-rally? But again, this is Chronicle. You know, Chronicle was going someplace. Chronicle was going someplace. We were going to take Chronicle as a physical newspaper, maintain that, and build it out. Right? As a newspaper for New Age. Right? Now look them. Look them now. Oh, Father. Gone to the... Hey, Freddie writing for Chronicle now, by the way. FYI. They say Freddie now writing for the Chronicle. Oh, my God. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Have fallen. You know. Freddie writing for Chronicle. Fall down from bird nest. Fall over to Chronicle now. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. You know, I read a book a couple of years ago. It was about the leadership of Winston Churchill. I'm trying to remember the title. But it was the leadership of Churchill. And one of the things the writers said, some leaders stay too long. Some people, you can transpose that now. Stay around too long. Know when you start pitch, they said Churchill, fantastic wartime leader. He stayed around too long after that. People make that he's past him after that. You fall down. When you go fall down to a bird nest, folks, I tell you all this. I'm telling you this. And you all could rewind this tape later on. Make a note of it. You know? Make a note of it. What is it? Bookmark it. The day I feel I can't contribute no more to politics on this side, then on the other side I'm done. I will pack my bags and I move into a quiet country. Right? I go into Copenhagen, you know, one of them kind of capitals you can ride around on a bicycle and people don't think you're poor. you know. In this country, we'll associate cycles with being poor. We a little backward in that way. We're a little backward. You know. I will pack up my bags. And when I gone, I'm telling you this. The day you all hear I gone, right? If I die, don't bring back even my bones. That's how done I will be done. They ain't got no going over. I can't forget the things a party like the PPP done to this country. Right? Me going in business, and then I still talking about, oh, Jack Dio nice, and Irfan nice, and all that because I want something. Right? I want to harass my business. I want some concessions and so on. Right? If I done, I done. I ain't even commenting. I ain't even want to see get the news. That's how done I will be done. They ain't gonna going over. Going over to where people go over because they're weak. They are weak. And they're a waste. That's why they go over. They don't have the constitution. They don't have the testicular fortitude. I take a page out of Chetty book. And I'm putting it back. I take the page out. I chew it up and I swallow it. 28 years. He had doubts. A farm strong by, you know, might as well. Might as well. Even though Halim Majid in his book about national reconciliation, Ambassador Halim Majid said Forbes and Burnham, if you read the book to the end, wanted a national government, right? They felt that then they were in talks that a national government was the only solution to our political conundrum as a country. But the man stuck to his guns 28 years. And y'all probably tired of hearing me say it. Some of us can't even do 28 days. Can't even do 28 weeks. You don't start buckling because you're weak. Right? Now if you're weak, like an alcoholic, call somebody. You gotta get support. Call me. Don't call a feeling weak, boy. Help me, help me, help me. Right? The help I give you is $1 across your head. But hey! You say, thanks. Catch my senses. When I feel, you don't always be at the top. You don't always be at the top. And when I believe the time has come for me to transition because I want to spend more time with my family, like the Jagabat. The man see want to spend time with the family, done. We didn't ask for definition. We're wrong, and we apologize. Know when you're wrong and apologize. I apologize. We didn't ask define family. Define family for us. Now they're rolling out. Waste. They ain't got no constituency. Nobody follows them. I just pull this out to make the point how they're scraping the bottom of the barrel. Right? The highest they will ever amount to is what they were on our side. And they have scope for improvement. If only they had the stick-to-itiveness of Chedi Jagan. Right? I take the page out Chedi book. I take the page out his book, chew it up and swallow it. And I went to the washroom since. The stick-to-itiveness, 28 years in opposition. He stuck to his guns. Why going to me old age? Some of y'all just big. And everybody who big has sense, Some of you just big. Right? Some of you just big. I was with a pastor a couple years ago. Right? And her son was putting the water bottle in the car trunk. The bottle was full with water. He put the bottle to lie down. And that lady taught me something that day. I haven't forgotten. I remember it often. When I see some people, I remember Chevron, Yvette, Simone Williams. Right? Yvette said, who is he? That's the point I'm making. They're scraping the bottom of the barrel now. The Boba made a point I have not forgotten these many years later. Our son was still at high school. He's a doctor now. That's how long ago she made the point. He put the bottle to lie down in the trunk. Right? She said, she looked at me. And Lily taught me truism that day. Like a mother to me. She said, Sherrod, everybody's born mad. That's what she said. Everybody, that's her theory, her worldview. Not a pastor would say, everybody born mad. But she said, some of us is grow out of it. Some of us grow out of it. And some of us just stay mad the whole life. When I look at some of them, I remember that. Everybody is born mad. See, some of us is grow out of the madness. When I look at some people, I remember that statement. That woman told me that like 15 years ago. Nothing stay with me. That's our worldview. Everybody's born mad. But some people is growth. When I see Phillips, I just remember that. When I listen to Mark Phillips, I just remember everybody born mad. Some is growth of it. Some of the rest of them. Yeah. Like when I hear Jack, you're abusing out the judiciary, abusing out Sandal Kisoon. I say, this lady right here. Right? This lady, God is God. Because he gives you the word, the knowledge. He gives you the spirit. Bar mad. Folks, some people's growth of it. I didn't think we can cover all this news this morning, Something telling me we might not cover everything this morning. We may not. Well, American Airlines stranded some people again. You know, I was about to say they stranded some people again. You know, in Trinidad, folks, I had the unfortunate, the opportunity. I had to go a little cheap. You know, my aunt told me, saying, hey, what offering? I ain't going with them. I say, what she do? She left she life already. Oh, she left she life already. What she do? I try to get a cheap flight. You know, you want to get enough spending, make sure you get enough spending money. She left she life already. What she know? 2 years ago, I was going up to the US. Was my son's 13th birthday. He was transitioning. Yeah. He's a big fella now. 13th birthday. Look how I the pagli. I thought you could fly out today with American Airlines and I would catch my son's birthday the following day. Yes, that's how pagli. I didn't shine yet. My aunt warned me. She said, Sherrod, if you're going to come with them, I would suggest you book a couple days earlier. I said, all right. You know, I want you to stop nagging at me. I can take a couple days. I did about 3 days. Folks, the short of the story is I missed my son's birthday by a week. 3 days in advance I booked. Got up to the airport. Nobody didn't tell you nothing, you know. Right? I said to them, where's the counter for American Airlines? A woman looked over to a young man. Young man got a broom sweep and she said, that's on the repos. Folks, I felt as though I was locked up overseas. See the boy sweeping by Cherry Jack. He said, yes, I want the reps. He said, them are flying today. Just like that. Just like that. You know, some people know when it's your first time, they might use a little Vaseline, they might bite your ears or something. No. Raw. They're flying today. You know, I got outside the airport, met up with some women. You know, they look like people of the cloth. They said, we here too, and we got a connecting flight in London. You know, we don't know what to do. The van just gone back. I said, well, my father, you know, one of them people had a little hotel money, yeah? One of them people had a little hotel money. You know, nobody calling you. I trying to catch my son's birthday on the day. Nobody calling you. But 6 days later, I land. You see? I land. You see, it's a good thing I didn't bake a cake, carried it. You know, some fancy cake. 6 days later, I missed the birthday by 10 miles. By 10 miles. Now, how are you going to explain that to you, little 13-year-old? You think you get time with her? When Sharon want you hear, now. You can meet me by railway. I don't care how you get there, just get there if you can. I tell her the politics and work out, your boy gotta fall back. I missed the birthday by 10 miles. But we had a blast. We had a blast. You know, I had to make up for it. You know, we went about 50 of the 52 states. I had to make up for it and get a trauma out the system. So American Airlines strand the people. You know, they say for hours in Trinidad. Trinidad and bad. I don't know if they allow them to go out. Trinidad and bad. You know, they say I think if you're in transit for more than 3 or 4 hours, they allow you to leave the airport. You know, it ain't bad overall. Yeah. Now me again, you know, afterwards, the people telling me they want, they're sending me 15,000 frequent flyer miles. I write them back instantly. I said, I don't care if you ever give me free flights for the rest of my life. I wrote them back. I want it. So keep your 15,000 frequent flyer miles. I do not care if it was free flights. Precisely what I wrote to them. I don't care if it was free flights for the rest of my life. I'm not traveling. I don't talk. I done with that. So there's trying some people, folks. There's trying some people in TNT. You don't think them boys easy? Look what else we're following. Side hustle. Folks, we've been following this. Since the year start, I have told you guys, we've seen an uptick. We've seen an uptick. A lot of housewives now. Side hustle is a little marijuana on the side, a little cocaine, not much. A little marijuana, a little cocaine. Nothing big, nothing big. You know, they start small. A lot of housewives. And you hear people complain, they said, oh, is the times, you know, cost of living, I got children to send to school. Right? People going into all kinds of entrepreneurship, cocaine entrepreneur, marijuana entrepreneur. And you know, sugar ain't doing much now under these boys. So like a lot of farmers now got a lot of land freeing up. A lot of land freeing up. So people just trying to, what do you call that? When you're doing different crops. What is the agricultural term? You know, or you plant one crop this season, you go to something else the next season. Crop rotation. What is the name of it? Agriculturally. Right? Because sugar ain't doing nothing. Rice in a little trouble. So Orlando Charles, he trafficking in persons. That's the allegation here. And he's been charged by ranks of the Ghana police force 16 counts of trafficking in persons. This space getting hard. This country getting hard. No, if you see, you regular Orlando, it's a pilot, got any wings on his sleeves and sides. You know? Pilots used to be respectable people, and in lots of places they still are. Right? Orlando got a side. You know Orlando got side hustle. Right? Because the cost of living under them boys going up. Orlando decide now he can traffic in people. Right? Chiselle says it's intercropping, crop rotation. I did remember something from my it's what his teacher is geography class, agri-science maybe. Right? Trying to turn a quick thing. 16 counts. Right? I certain when Orlando parents are putting it through school, then think, they say, if we get our son a career, he's set for life. You know, Orlando trafficking lives. 16 counts of trafficking. That's what this government doing to our people. Right? That's what this government doing to our people. Folks, you know, you grew up hearing about by the cathedral and by Lambert Street. Folks, them streets expanding now, you know. Right? The cathedral now is all the way up North Road, as high as by the gardens. Because more people going out there. There's more spaces needed. So yes, they stretch around by Lambert Street, they come all the way up now, North Road. Sometimes I go to buy bread by Bakewell there, and what street is that? Albert Street and North Road. I bank around the corner. I was surprised. You know? It's not even anybody you see me out there. Now you see some high complexion. Shelley says cash crop. I think that's the term. It's the same thing. Crop rotation. Same thing. Both are too. Some high complexion people out there like Gail. High complexion people. I said, look, story here. I said to say this. Owen Barker, Dolly Jones, Esther Blue. Right? Viola Duvoir. If y'all pass a night and y'all see me, don't judge me. I tell y'all, the show don't run on water. Share the live, smash the emoji button, partner with us. I want the shows to go on. Viola, Rami, Beatrice, I want the shows to go on because I think we got need for programs like these to share information with our Guyanese brothers at home and abroad, right? And if I got go out and not throw it down, that's it. I take one for the team. I know me not asking them boys over so. I know I'm not asking them boys over so. Right? Say for there you buying bread and you bankrupt, taking a little drive down, enjoying the scenery and the complexions of North Road, and you spot your boy. Right? Don't judge me. The show must go on. The show must go on, folks. Somebody asked me how old is Gail. Gail got to be at least 142. By my calculation, at least 142. The show must go on. See, if you're bankrupt, things hard in this country. I am telling you, folks, things hard in this country. Right? We got to keep the internet going. We got to get power to power all of this. The lights, the cameras, the monitors, the computers, hire the folk to help us to do the editing, getting the content, collating the content, curating the content. It takes a tidy penny to get it all done. The point is, if you're bankrupt, North Road, and you see me talking, I made the offerings there. Don't judge me. All right. That being said, folks, they're telling us they got a rising prices continued at home and abroad. It makes the point, driving home the point, this is in today's paper, in the Chronicle of all places, saying that prices are going up. Prices are going up under them, under their political masters. Under their political masters. Prices are going up. The prices in May. See, the prices in May going up. And I want to commend Sabuk News, who've been doing a consistent piece on people's response to the cost of living. And it's been blistering on this government. People say you can't need roads and you can't need bridges. Right now, it's giving me old belly bottom burning. Right? Nobody didn't do me. There's hunger. There's hunger. That's what happened here. Hunger, folks. Hunger. So we're monitoring that. Rising prices every day. You go to the supermarket. See? Prices going up. Prices going up. Fellow went to a cobbler, a shoemaker, that we say here. He said, a shoemaker. People don't make shoes, They repair. We say shoemaker. He went to the cobbler. He asked the man how much to put on a heel. The heel on his dress shoes had gotten worn out. Right? The man said 500. Put on a new heel. Then he realized the sole of the shoe had a hole. Right? He said, how much put on a sole? The man said that is 5,000. Right? The man said, heel the whole bottom. Don't worry the sole, put on a heel. On the whole, heel the whole bottom of the shoe. Things tight. People just work into suit. If a heel is 500 and a sole is 5,000 plus, heel the whole bottom. You see? So he walk around with he sold his shoe now ticks up. Happy feet. You see, things tight. And we are monitoring the prices. Monitoring the prices out there. Monitoring those prices out there, good folks. You see, we talk about age, we talk about everybody. Now we got to turn quickly, folks. Let's turn your attention to some of the things happening internationally, some things happening regionally at home. Heal the whole bottom. Heal the whole bottom. Yeah. You see somebody out there walking around, happen drops. It could be the same fellow. Heal the whole bottom. True story. True story. You know, I tell you all the time. I got friends who say they have to move back in with the mother. Right? Move back in with the mother. We are trying them. Ain't it good? You know? Move back in. Well, if I moving in, my sister who used to live upstairs, rent in this country right now will astonish you. Would hit you down and you're getting up. Friends say, Cheryl, there's so much of we in this house. So much of we now in this place. Everybody now got for sub. We sleeping in shifts. You understand what hard times is? You understand what struggle is? I thought we passed the turn. We'd enjoy the good life. You understand what this sleeping shifts? People say so much of them, they pack out the house. For turn around, you got to come outside. You got to come outside to turn around. And then you go back in, you push back your way in. So much of them in the house pack out. Yes. Lady said, eggs price gone up. Now she got 2 eggs she buy. She mix them with a little water for stretch it. Signs of the times. You think things easy? Life on the PPP. You got to come outside. So much of you have pack up in the house now. Rent. You can't get a place with 30,000 now. Huh? 40,000 a month? Where? You was living in the Northwest. On the tree. Huh? You got to start from at least 100,000. And public servant salary is 60,000 and 70,000. You understand why people moving back in with the brothers and the sisters and the parents? Sleeping on bunk bed and so on? Huh? 50-year-old man on a bunk bed with your brother. It's tough. Tough in this country. Tough in this country. I tell you all, folks, when I done. See? When I done. Crossover. And then them, 20 plus years they had we. And how better were we for it? We started getting a little breathing space in this country. People start looking up, falling out. Then them take over, right back, line up for sugar. Right back to square one. You see? And that's what's happening now with Trump. Nobody want to go back to Trump. Right? They said DeSantis is a better opportunity. It's a better version of Trump. Like if they had a do-over, you know, if they had a chance to get Trump right genetically, they said DeSantis would be a better version. Why do you want to go back? To know what's up? Farmer Apnu AFC parliamentary. Who cares about that? But they got a little trouble in Iowa. Trump thinks he might be in trouble there. Trump, just sit down and rest yourself, man. No shucks. Sit down and rest yourself. So that's what they're gauging there. Look story. A whale suspected to have been trained as a spy by Russia, spotted in Sweden. Russians different? Folks, you can understand. When you just move from wiretapping to training a whale to be a spy, you understand the depths maybe there? How you compete against them? How you compete against the Ramsami? Couldn't even buy little spy equipment properly. Them boys training whole whales. Or you compete with that? You got spy whale now. Spy whale, you looking up in the air to see when they come in. See, whale be neat. Spy whale, them boys different. Different. You got it like that? Training a whale. Like, how do you even conceive that? You see them one day and say, you know what? A whale. How do you even conceive that? You know? How do you even conceive that? How? People fast. People fast bad. So nun died a couple of years ago, and they realized the nun's body is not aging. It's not decaying. They gone for see why. It's only white people. If you see the lines, I ain't see one black person. You know, they want to see why. We don't know. There's Robio. We ain't gonna see nothing. Robocotti and that's Robio. They go for see why. You see why the US got so much problems? You understand why them boys get such a problem? So many problems. We don't know. Somebody went Guadeloupe and put something on Sister Mary Clarence. Somebody went Guadeloupe. They're going to see why it's Obia. So from spy whale, spyware. They said in non an agent. What are you going to see? What are you going to see? Next thing you know, all night you coughing. Next thing you know, you're seeing shadows. People say 4 years this woman buried. And she's the body not decaying. What you and then mummify she, then treat your skin nothing. What are you going to see? A whole pack of them. Them and the children, the kind of babies, all kinds of worries. What are you going to see? Hey, the good book tells us to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. We are going. You understand why the US gets such a problem? Huh? You don't know what happening there when they carry the children. Next thing you hear, 5 years from now, some teenager, you know, kill 19 people. And you wonder why. Sometimes when you trace it back, you see he mother, he father carry for what sister. You don't know. You don't know. We don't pin it down. We don't have to go and look. This is over here. Go be strong. Ask Gail. Gail would know. I put Gail at least at 140. Somebody say 150. Think now Gail going Guadeloupe. Telling you. Only time we go in Suriname, Gail advance. Guadeloupe, Gail like the whale. Advanced technology. Guadeloupe, 150. I know they're going. Right? You're going to see sister. We can bring them to see Gail. Look, we got living, breathing right here. Dead woman you're going to see. Folks, when I was 13, y'all explain this, make it make sense. Explain to me. When I was 13 years old, Gail went to the National Assembly. I was 13. You know? 13. You had no concept of cell phone. Much more internet and TikTok and YouTube and all these fancy things. Right? At my age, me and Gail contending. You tell me Obio don't exist? And people don't do dirty work? I want to bring them for see Gail. We got the real deal here. We got to go with dead woman. We got the real deal right here. Yeah, y'all know the tourism dollars Gail can bring in for this country. Y'all know the tourism dollar that Gail could bring in single-handedly. Could you see people lining up? We could hit some tourist targets here. You know, 3 million tourists a month lining up to see Gail. 150 years old. Old Jagabat going strong still. Yep. Haiti folks still there. But they said the vigilantes have killed about 160 gang members and they've been hot to kidnapping. You think you're bad till you get more bad people come? So you had a lot of kidnappings by the gangs and so on. Then by just start picking up one and two of them. Only 160. Of course kidnapping's gonna halt. Of course the murders and so on gonna halt. Yeah. People took matters into their own hands. They're fed up with them. We gotta get fed up. Right? I'm talking about killing people. Let me be clear, because I know some of y'all got reports to go and carry back. Right? Y'all got notes to type and so on. Right? But when you make up your mind, you get fed up. Nobody could stop you. That's happened there. Haitians get fed up with the gangs. Right? Killing and kidnapping. They kill 160 gang members. Kidnapping's halt. Desperate times. Desperate measures. Right? I'm sure they're getting some assistance from the authorities. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. I'm sure they're getting some institutional help. But they said the kidnappings come down. Now it's gang members getting kidnapped. Gang members getting kidnapped now. They killed 160 gang members. Kidnappings, whoop. Just like that. Whoop. Just like that. All right? Just like that. Local government elections are due in Trinidad. They're mandated. Their highest court of appeal, the Privy Council, told them you have to hold local government elections. Mayor of Trinidad was quoted recently saying he's confident of the People's National Movement's chances. This is the incumbent, the ruling party. Said they're confident. Mayor of Port of Spain says he's confident. Look, story. Evil exists. Evil exists. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, a man has been charged with abducting and indecently assaulting a 10-year-old. Now, what satisfaction a 10-year-old could bring you as a grown man, right? But some people, the elevator meet in the top floor. The elevator does not meet the top floor. Can't do the time, don't do the crime. That's what we're following regionally, folks. Some what we're following regionally. Yeah. Can't do the time, don't do the crime, don't do it. Don't do it. Heavy fog. One story to the next here, folks. One story to the next. It's like we cross. Heavy fog diverts flights away from Trinidad International Airport. Yeah. Heavy fog. I don't know if that's code for the thief out the runway lights again. I don't know. But it says heavy fog. They've had to divert flights. Remember the time the thief out the runway lights? There is no country on earth like this country. No country on earth. If you stand up long, one place, it's gone with you. That's up to the lights. Baby boy thief out the lights. If you stand up one place too long, go with you. So they've been diverting flights away from Trinidad International Airport overnight. We're going to try and get an update on that. Yeah. Folks, we got blackout here. Accumulation of darkness. We don't have blackouts. What name, sir? What we have is an accumulation of darkness. Runway lights, what name, sir? Everybody's come back for the things. It says fog, heavy fog. Pregnant woman. Scale over the fence of the New Amsterdam hospital. She wasn't having it. Belly. Pregnant, what name, sir? They said on Monday, the woman was seen making a dash for the main gate of the New Amsterdam public hospital and trying to scale the fence. Video footage shows the woman climbing to the top of the fence as security stands astonished. Right? A source close to the hospital said that the woman was admitted to the maternity ward, and whilst there, listen carefully, she received information via social media about the alleged whereabouts of her partner and the activities he was indulging in while she was away. The source said the pregnant woman started to act erratic. After she gave birth, the hospital placed her under psychological supervision, and her movements were being monitored. So she wasn't having it. Right? She wasn't having it. They can't open the gate fast enough. Or rather, they refused to open the gate. They said, pregnant woman, that's the headline. She was scaling the fence. Never dull moment in the 592. Folks, long before you had HIV, that's something called man problems. Right? I say both women problems. You don't need slim fast. You don't need whatever let's do. Nip and tuck, lipo. Man and woman problems would bring you down quick. Will thin you out quick. Right? Would thin you out. You don't gotta drink thinners like BJ them. That would thin you out. Woman scale defense. Because on social media she realized, oh, it's here there. It's here there. Dirty whore. She can't meet fast enough. You can tell she must have jumped through a couple windows in she time. Probably jumped through a few windows in her time, good folks. And I think this is where we are going to end our time together. Or is it? Is it? Yeah. I think X marks the spot. Yeah. Woman wanted to beat out. Never a dull moment, folks. Never a dull moment. That's going to do it for us at this end. Folks, we got over 1,500 of you watching our morning show. And over 1,500 of you. And I want to thank all of you. You know, whether you came for the information or the entertainment or the infotainment, whatever brought you. You know, thanks for joining us this morning. Share that live for us. Share the live. Smash that emoji button as well. It's going to help us tremendously for other folks to engage with our content. And folks, partner with us. It's the end of the month. I ain't want to beg. And naturally, I ain't want to go on North Road. Naturally. My first instinct. Right? I don't think this old body would fetch much anyhow. Right? But if I got to do it, if your boy got to take one for the team, so what? You know, what's in that to be worried about? I want to do it naturally. I come away from that way of life. I want to go back. Right? That's why we ask you guys to partner with us so that we can keep on keeping on. We're available via Cash App. For those of you in the diaspora, Zelle, if you need us there. PayPal as well. MMG, we're available via MoneyGram and Western Union. We can be contacted via phone number 627-6963 if you have any queries. We encourage you to make a contribution to our program and keep the hose off North Road. That being said, folks, that's our time. Thanks for stopping by. Keep your boy off North Road. Karen Mohammed, Beatrice Selby, hope you had a great birthday yesterday, Beatrice. Keep your boy off North Road, Dolly. Clear Alexis Chamley, Out Front Parts. Thanks for keeping me off North Road, because Out Front Parts does make contributions to our program and the other folks. You know, thanks for those of you who do. The rest of you are edging towards that. We edging towards that. Share the live, smash that emoji button, folks, and let me go down the road. Stay safe. That's our time. Stay safe. Stay safe.